Welcome to the training video on how to file your annual registration with the state of Georgia. On the Georgia Secretary of State homepage, go to the top left and click on the link labeled Corporations to begin your filing. Once you have clicked the link of Corporations, you'll be directed to the Corporations Division website. On the far right, you'll see several hot buttons that give you options to click. On the bright yellow Corporations Renewal button, click that. Once you've clicked that, you'll be taken to a screen that gives you the directions on how you should continue your filing. Please review these directions thoroughly, as they are very important and that you can get this correct the first time. Also note that if you need to do a corporate search, you can do that from the division's home page. Once you've reviewed this information, please click Continue. At this point, to access the filing registration site, you'll need to enter a username and password. If you do not have a username and password, go to the link Register for CGov 360 account and click there. At this point, you'll need to enter your username, email, password, confirm your password and your address, and click Register. Please note, record your username and password for future reference somewhere that you can find that easily. Once you've created your username and password, click Log On. At this point, you'll be redirected to a Services Management tab. At the top of this page, you'll see 4 tabs available. On the far left, click the Business Filings tab. Once you click the Business Filing tab, go to the column on the far right and select the type of filing you'll wish to perform for your company. Once you've selected the type, you'll get specific directions and filing procedures for that type of corporation or entity you are filing for. Once you've reviewed this in detail, click Next. At this point, you can go in and search the database for your entity name or search by a control number. So under Inquiry, type your company name or control number and click Search. Once you click Search, it'll bring up all the closest matching results for your company. If you have more than 250 matches, there will be an error and you'll need to refine your search further to look for your specific company. On the far left, under the blue names, find your entity and click there to enter that site. At this point, there's an index page. The index page has all the information you need to file for your company. Please note, you continue to scroll down and there are several entries to make. The first one is the report year. You have to make that at this time. So note, the report year is the current year. The business address, enter your address if it has changed. If it's not changed, leave it the same. Also the same with the registered agent. If it is the same, leave that. If it's changed, please make that change here. Continue to scroll all the way down, making the changes that you've had for any fields that need to be filled out. If you need to add any field, click Add. And in this example, you have your signer up top. Signature block is already listed. But if you need to add a signer, add your signer and click Next. At the very bottom of the page, once you finish all of that, you need to validate all of your information, make sure everything is filled out completely, and click Next. If anything is not completed correctly, you'll get an error and have to continue back to correct those fields. And then again, at the bottom of the validation page, click Next. So again, the validations page allows you to review the information you've entered, review all of it completely, and then scroll to the bottom page and click Submit. At this point, you'll be available to make your payment on the payment site. Notice the amount due. At this time, ACH is not an available option. You can click on Credit Card to select credit, then click Next. At this point, enter the name on your card, your address, and all your billing information, including the card number, the expiration date, and the card validation number. When that is complete, click Next. So at this point, you'll see your payment has been accepted and your filing is accepted. Click Next. So your annual registration is now complete. So on the links above, you can click on those and print or view your annual registration or your invoice copy. Thanks for completing your filing with the Georgia Secretary of State.